Sometimes fate puts us in situations for which we are never prepared. This is what happened to Anna, a strong and determined 45-year-old woman who always did everything to keep her family united. Mother of 2 children, her life was forever changed the day she received the news that no mother wants to hear. Her eldest son, Rafael, 20, had died in a tragic car accident. Anna was at home when the phone rang. The sound seemed normal every day, but the news that followed shattered her reality into 1,000 pieces. Her body immediately went cold, and everything around her seemed to crumble. How can life be so cruel, taking someone so young and full of dreams? Rafael was her pride, a charismatic young man, full of plans for the future. In a matter of seconds, all those dreams turned to dust. The days that followed were a blur of pain and disbelief. Anna tried to carry on, mainly because of her younger daughter, Clara, who still depended on her. But inside, Anna was destroyed. She couldn't sleep, eat, or even think about anything other than the void left by Rafael. She spent sleepless nights, crying silently, reliving every moment she had had with her son. The suffering seemed endless. Then something happened. On the 3rd night after the accident, Anna had a dream, but it didn't seem like an ordinary dream. In the dream, Rafael was there, sitting at the foot of the bed, smiling as always. He looked at his mother with those gentle eyes she knew so well. Anna felt an inexplicable calm come over her. "Mom," he said softly, "I'm fine. I don't want you to suffer anymore." Anna woke up in the middle of the night, panting, her heart racing. The dream seemed so real that she could swear Rafael had been there with her. The tears came again, but this time they were different. There was a sense of comfort, as if somehow Rafael had found a way to communicate with her, to say that he was at peace. In the days that followed, Anna couldn't stop thinking about this dream. Could it be possible that he was trying to communicate with her from the other side? More and more, she convinced herself that it had not just been a dream, but a true visit from her son. And then something even more extraordinary happened. One night, while she was sitting alone in the living room, wrapped in her thoughts and the silence of the house, Anna felt a chill run down her spine. The air around her seemed to change. Suddenly, she felt a presence. It was as if Rafael was there, invisible but real. The soft scent of the cologne he used to wear filled the air. She closed her eyes and, for a brief moment, felt the warmth of an embrace. It was at that moment that Anna realized that the last hug she could never give Rafael, he had given to her. Tears streamed down her face, but this time they were tears of acceptance, of consolation. Rafael, in some way, was saying goodbye, but also making it clear that he was not completely lost to her. In the following days, Anna began to find subtle signs that Rafael was present in her life, in some way or another. A song playing on the radio that he loved, the sound of laughter in the distance that reminded her of his, the way Clara began to say certain phrases that Rafael used to say. All these little details made Anna realize that, although Rafael was no longer physically there, he had never completely left her. Anna decided to share these experiences with Clara, and together, mother and daughter began to find comfort in the idea that Rafael was at peace and continued to look after them, even from afar. They created a small altar at home with a photo of Rafael smiling, and whenever they felt the pain of loss tightening their chests, they would sit in front of that altar and talk to him, as if he were still there, listening. Months went by, and Anna felt a profound change within herself. She still missed Rafael, of course, but the unbearable pain had turned into a sweet longing. The connection she felt through that supernatural embrace was what healed her. She knew deep in her heart that life does not end with physical death. and that the love between mother and son was strong enough to transcend any barrier, even death. Gradually, Anna began to smile again. She began to rebuild her life, carrying Rafael with her, not as a painful absence, but as a loving presence. The last embrace she had received from her son was what kept her standing, what gave her the strength to continue and find peace. If this story touched your heart, like, share, and subscribe to the Voices of Destiny channel. Stories like this show us that love never dies, and that the connections we create go beyond this world. Until next time.